Hey, this is Lady T, Shoes That Talk. I have a special guest on today. Her name is Mo, and she has a brand called MoBility. Hi, Mo. How are you?
Hi, Miss Tammy. I'm Mo from MoBility Raw Juice Bar and Dance Fitness. I'm here cooking for you all today.
What made you start your brand, and where did you get the name from?
Um, Real quick on the name, my nephew, he was like 15 or 14. I was like, I'm gonna just start dance fitness because I know y'all don't want to work out, so we just gonna dance because we love to dance. We was just sitting in the living room. He was like, "Well, they call you Mo, so just do mobility because you gotta move, and mobility is moving." He was like 14, 15. We in there tripping like, damn, that's pretty dope. I like Mo. So
It
I
really
like write it
is.
out like Mo, like my nickname is Mo, and then the apostrophe ability. So mobility. Every time I tell a story, shout out to my nephew Malik. Because it
Okay.
definitely like rolled off his tongue in a matter of like seconds. I didn't know what the name of
It
this
is
business.
dope, too.
Yeah.
I love it.
I really like it too. So
And
shout
then
out
I
to
like
him.
the way you did your little cursive writing and everything.
Oh my God. The logo,
Your logo is
it was
fabulous.
that logo, it really took me a year to choose, and I'm honestly
Wow.
still not satisfied. But I do like it for right now. But
Okay.
I'm going back and forth with it. But I like my mother was like, "Won't you get the B?" It just was different. I like it for right now. So thank you. It's a process. The having a business is a process anyway.
It really is. It really is.
It's a lot of up and downs, and I don't like this, and I do like that. We're going to keep this and X that. It's really a lot on
So
my
when
brain.
did you tap into mobility?
So I've been doing mobility since 2018. I started juicing in 2017, but I didn't start the dance fitness until 2018. So I branded my business during the pandemic in 2021, just because I wanted to get more serious with it because I didn't expect it to go as far as it's going right now. I just thought it was a hobby.
Okay.
So I was like, I see that I've been profiting from mobility. So I branded it last year, and now this year, hopefully before the end of the year, we get a building for the juice bar.
Okay. So what websites are you on? Are you on Instagram, Facebook, Spotify?
Right now, we're on Instagram. It's Mo_Dimples with three S's. You can find all mobility's information there. We are in the process right now of trying to get a website design so that way my clients and guests, they are able to go on the website to register for dance fitness class as well as order their juices and salads directly from the website.
Okay, so you suggest that to anyone who wants to start a new business that they need to do exactly what you just said. They need to tap into someone and let them create them a website and get a branding. And also, you missed something too. You need to have a trade name. You need to have mobility trade.
It
That
is.
way, okay.
I
Is it
registered.
through the state?
Yep, in
Okay.
IRS. So
Okay.
I did that
Wonderful.
last year.
Okay. Wonderful.
I'm actually this week started to get my business account.
Okay.
So I've been going back and forth with all those documents. I've already have my certification of good standing, my articles of authorization. So I have all those documents in order for mobility. Like I said, I got that last year. So now I'm just using those documents to build off mobility with opening the business account, getting business loans, business credit. So that's what I'm working on for this year. So that again, at the end of the year, I'm able to purchase the building that we've been looking for.
Well, you know what? If no one has told you today that they are proud of you,
Thank you.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. It really means a lot because
Yes.
sometimes I want to quit. I really do. Like Wednesday nights at 6:30 is dance fitness as well as Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Sometimes, and I also work full time and I have three children. So sometimes I just don't feel like working out. I also started doing one-on-one. So I do personal training as well. I had two clients today and that actually took off work today. So I wasn't that stressed. But normally I'm getting up, taking the children, going to work. In between working my 9 to 5, I'm also training while I'm at work, and then get off and teach dance fitness on Wednesday nights.
And the dance fitness class is what's the location again?
It's 4913 Bel Air Road. Again, it's Wednesday nights at 6:30 p.m. and Saturday mornings at 9 a.m.
Okay.
And in between then, I offer personal training as well.
Okay. And is it your prices you think is in a good budget economically?
Very reasonable.
For what's going on in America and all over the country?
Yes, ma'am.
You know.
One thing I do want to commend myself on is understanding right now that we are in a time of inflation, but people are still working with families as well. So a lot of the time, what goes out the windows first is our health, wealth, and wellness and fitness.
Yeah.
People want to survive more than get healthy. So as working out, memberships, and eating healthy, because people say that costs more, that goes out the window first. So I make sure that my items in my class is cost efficient for moms and dads that have children and work as well and other bills. So dance fitness is $10 per class. Juices are $10 depending on which juice you have. The highest item that I have is my salads, which is $13, but that also includes smoked salmon. The juices are $10. So that one that you have in your hand is actually a newer juice called brown sugar, and that one is the main ingredient is sweet potatoes. So it's sweet potatoes. What else is in there? Red apples, pineapple, and actually it's spices in there: allspice, nutmeg, and vanilla.
Wow.
So that juice there is a rendition or imitation of sweet potatoes from Thanksgiving, but a healthier version.
Wow. And what size is this bottle?
That is 16 ounces,
16
and that
ounces.
juice there is $10.
Okay. And this one here is the green.
That juice is called Everything Green. This is more like a detox drink. Again, it's $10, and it has collard greens, kale, ginger, green apples, green pears, and I think that's it.
Okay. So we have a few more. Excuse me.
So that one is the brown sugar. That's the same one.
It's the same.
Yes,
one.
ma'am.
Okay, and this one here.
This one is actually a smoothie called Fight the Power. This is a cancer fighting drink, and it has smoothie. It has mango, pineapple, oranges, and ginger. Okay. And this is big on cancer fighting or fighting off any diseases, really. Okay. So as long as you have these, I'm not gonna say as long as, but it helps as long as you have those ingredients in your pumping them into your body every day.
Well, these are sold tonight. Yeah, Rudy.
She said these are sold tonight.
We're gonna get some of these tonight.
Okay.
So it seemed like you did some research on health and wellness.
Yes, ma'am.
From listening to you and having different conversations with you, that you know that this here is for
my cancer fighting drink. Yes, ma'am.
And I think that's amazing that you want to help heal people.
Of course.
You want to heal people from the inside and out. And this greenery is what we need every day. We do need greens.
Yeah, it has tons of fiber.
Yes, plenty fiber and vitamins in it. And this one here, the sweet potatoes, has plenty vitamins in it also.
Vitamins, antioxidants. It's a gut cleaner. Yep. I'm trying to think. Fiber. It's a good antioxidant. And the main thing is you get a lot of nutrients in this drink. And again, it's a good cleansing drink as well. Most fruits and vegetables are good to clean you out. That's why back in the day, your grandparents used to say you got to eat your fruits and vegetables to keep you regular. Regular meaning it's cleaning you out. So that's a real thing.
Okay. So, in starting your business, you also eat healthy because you're preparing a meal today for us. And what are you preparing?
Today we're doing a salmon and rice bowl with a gang of veggies, because veggies is always important to have. You always want to have more veggies than you have anything else.
Yes.
So we just have little salmon bites. Salmon is probably about 400 or so calories. I have Brussels sprouts as well. That's only 38 calories. And then your veggies. So altogether, this meal is probably under 600 calories, which is good to have because you probably burn that in a day anyway. Okay. So you always want a low calorie, low carb meal if you're trying to like lose weight. If you're trying to gain, then you want to bulk up on you want to have more salmon than you have veggies because that helps with your weight gain.
Okay. And to purchase something like this with the veggies, the rice, the salmon, what would be like the point price for these items?
Normally, like if you go into a restaurant or this one place that I like to get my salmon and rice bowl from, this is actually a $20 meal. That's why I recommend cooking it at home. Yeah, because it's a little bit more cheaper. Yeah. So that's where I try to do. I try to get a lot of recipe books, go on Pinterest, go online, get a lot of health and low calorie, low carb veg diets or recipes, so that I can give them to myself and to my family, because it can get costly. And again, with the climate that we are in right now, as far as inflation, you always want to save a penny. Yeah. So definitely try to go to the market purchase your vegetables and your fruits and make your own meals.
Yeah.
But I do like a good salmon bowl from the one particular restaurant from time to time.
So those shoes are talking that you're preparing a great meal for.
Yes.
Shoes that talk.
I try to keep a healthy meal too.
Yes, I did leave that out. It is definitely healthy.
Yes, ma'am. The Brussels sprouts is like one of my favorite vegetables. I like them to be more crunchy than soft.
So you like them delantae?
Yeah. Yeah, that's my favorite way to eat them. But pretty much I can eat vegetables anyway. What's your favorite vegetable?
I love broccoli and I love collard greens.
Oh,
but I prefer my vegetables to be really cooked instead of delantae.
Yeah.
But I do have I can acquire a taste for delantae.
See, I like a little crunch.
Okay.
In my vegetables.
And they say the crunchier, you get more vitamins out of them. Right. I understand too.
What we were used to growing up is our grandparents and parents cooked our vegetables down. It was easier to consume that way, but it's not the healthiest way. Like collard greens, we're used to them being cooked all the way down. You're cooking your vitamins and your nutrients out of it. But also with that, that's how I got this everything green juice because it actually has collard greens in it. And us black people, we don't eat collard greens no other way other than cooked down. But you really can eat collard greens in a salad like how you do kale and spinach.
Yeah, because I bought some baby collard greens the other day.
Eat it in a salad.
But I cooked them and they was delicious. But I'm going to try it in a salad.
Yeah, eat it in a salad. You can eat collard greens raw just as well, like I said, as you can eat spinach and kale. But a lot of black people don't do that because that's not our norm. That's not what we were taught. But that's all the reason why I decided to put it in the juice because collard greens is a dark leafy green, which are very important for our diet. So I snuck it in there so that we can consume it that way.
Yes, especially for the digestive system. Especially if you have problems with the digestion, you really should make sure you inquire vegetables every day. And cook them yourself, y'all, because people in these restaurants, they add a lot of additives to their foods. And sometimes they say it's no meat, and they done cooked it with meat.
A meat sauce, bacon grease.
Yes.
I experienced that a lot with Brussels sprouts. A lot of restaurants like to cook them in bacon fat or grease. And I normally can tell because I don't eat bacon. So as soon as you put the grease in there, I can tell. And then, but that's why I would rather make Brussels sprouts myself.
And I wanted to find out about, do you make sure when you're cooking meals that you, especially if it's for someone and a kid, you make sure that it's not doesn't have the peanut oil because I noticed that a lot of kids
are allergic to peanuts. Absolutely. I don't cook in peanut oil particularly for that reason. But peanut oil is a healthy oil to use, just as well as peanut oil, canola oil, olive oil are better oils to use than vegetable oil or Crisco like we're used to using. So you're just trying to get rid of all the narratives and what we were brought up on as far as healthy or the foods that we should eat and try to change that up a little bit.
Okay, it's smelling great. Okay.
You want your vegetables cooked down a little bit more?
Yes, you can cook mine down.
Okay.
So, Mo, the shoes that you're wearing today, are you grateful that God has allowed you to step into this arena with MoBility? Are you grateful that God allowed you to eat healthy and think healthy and help women get in shape? Because you also was mentioned earlier that you have exercise class. On Deley Road, and the address again for that?
It's 4913 Deley Road. I am grateful. As I said, that it was very unexpected. I didn't think that I would be here. I wanted to be an OBGYN and not health and fitness coach. But I am grateful to be here because it's kind of like the same field. OBGYN is a doctor that caters to women. So I'm catering to, not women. I don't only cater to women. Let me put that out there. I trained a gentleman today. But it's my audience is definitely mostly women, and I'm glad that I am able to help them in that way because a lot of people, like I said, they struggle with knowing what to eat, knowing how to stay in shape, knowing how to incorporate that into their schedule. So once they team up with me, I'm able to be in their ear, like, this is what you need to eat. A couple of my clients, I put them on a no carb, no red meat, no alcohol, no juice or soda. So that's pretty much what each one of my clients are on one of those particular diets right now, because they have goals. And in order to reach those goals, you got to do a little bit of hard work. Yeah. And it comes with discipline as well.
And speaking about goals, I'm absolutely knowledgeable that you definitely had goals to get this far with starting your own brand, because you went out the way and make sure you had good containers. You have your own stickers on here, MoBility, and those shoes that you have been wearing has been very positive with getting it going.
Shoes that talk.
I want you to mention to women that are watching today that these shoes that you grind in, what about them? What made you grind in those shoes that you wanted to just move forward and make it happen with your brand?
So definitely being able to help, but my shoes, I can say they help me stay focused. Once I put my shoes on, I know that it's go time. Before I put my shoes on, I'm lazy, I'm lax, I'm telling myself I don't feel like it. But once I get up and go put my shoes on, I already know it's no looking back. I'm focused. I know I have to do this. I know I have to do that. I'm sticking to my schedule. I have reminders set. But before I put my shoes on, none of that applies. So my shoes definitely keep me on track, and they help me a lot to, again, get me here, because it was a struggle getting here too. But I know that once I put them shoes on, I have something to do.
Yeah.
So they definitely keep me grounded.
Wonderful, wonderful. And I understand that you have your mother along with running a business, and you work a separate job besides your business. So when you put those shoes on to be multitask, it just makes you feel like Superwoman, or that life is to be embraced. What do those shoes tell you?
I don't feel like I'm Superwoman, but I've been called that a lot on my journey. But I actually am tired. But it's good to hear, though. It's definitely motivation to be considered or called Superwoman. I know that how other people look at you, I know people say that they don't care what people say, or it matters. What people say about you matter. How you are perceived in another person's eyes, that matters to you. So to be considered Superwoman by the next person is really a lot. And again, that keeps me going, because I know that they are inspired by me, or I inspire them, or they just can see what I'm doing, what I'm working towards. So that helps me out a lot and keeps me moving.
Well, with you being 31 or 31, you really inspire me.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. I hope I can inspire everybody else too, because like I said, definitely keeping in shape, eating right, working out, it's hard. I work out probably like 5 to 6 days a week. Sometimes I work out 2 times a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's why your skin and your
that come from eating right.
Yeah, everything is glowing on you.
Thank you. But exercise do help with your attitude, your personality, and your mood, because it releases endorphins, and endorphins make you happy. Okay. So staying fit or staying active, it definitely changes your mood. So I recommend that. That's my main reason why I recommend working out to people, because it changes your mood. When I come in with a bad day, like if I come into work, they ask me, "You didn't work out today? You need to work out," because that changes my mood. Actually, when my incident happened this morning with my daughter at the doctor's, I told myself, like, I need to go work out, because I'll feel better once. And I did. I felt better, especially because I was training as well. So being able to help the next person, it made me feel better, changing my mood a little bit.
Okay. So working out, sometimes when you encounter women and they have the belly, they're out of shape, and their self-esteem is low, what shoes do you have to put on to help enhance that woman mentally, physically, and spiritually, to get her to push into the arena that you wanted to go into, to get her body in shape? And it's mind, heart, and spirit too.
Right.
So that's a task that you have to take on.
Right.
Sometimes.
So first, I become relatable. Okay. I let them know that I've been there. I haven't always been this size. I haven't always been Mo, the person that works out. I had 3 children. So imagine how my body went up and down with the 3 children. Again, that's one of the main reasons why I work out, because I don't want to look like what I've been through. And I've been through 3 children naturally. So I try to keep my body outside of me having 3 children. But I know women that's been through that, and they still look like they have children, and they don't want to look like that. So I let them know first that I've been there. So this body that you see, it didn't just wake up like this. I worked hard so that you can do the same thing. If I can do it, you can do it. So I had to turn into a coach. I had to turn into a motivator. I had to turn into a counselor. I had to turn into a nutritionist. It's so many hats or so many shoes that I have to wear to stand in this position. Just today, I had to tell my clients, people get trainers not because the main reason is not because I need you to tell me how to work out. Because I can go and read the machine at the gym. People get trainers because they need us to push them. They need us to be in their ear telling them to wake up every day. They need us to be in their ear telling us not to drink that alcohol, not to drink that juice, not to drink that soda. That's why y'all hire me as a trainer. Not because y'all need to know how to work out. Because y'all know how to work out. Y'all know how to move. Y'all can come in here and easily read the machine. But y'all need me to push you. So I told her today, that's why you hired a trainer. Not because you need help working out. So let me do she got upset because I was pushing her.
She did?
Kinda. She was like, all right, I'm coming. Like that. You hired me to do a job. And you better believe I'm going to do it. Because I have to deliver. You know, I want you to know that I can perform the way you hire me to do. So you going to move.
Yeah, because, you know, I had the thought, like, all women don't be in a great space when they get to the gym for the first time.
That's fine.
And then they see you, that's voila, you know what I'm saying? And they want to look like you.
I had a client yesterday. She had trouble pressing. Her left arm gave out. And she was like, okay, strong lady or something. She said.
Sarcastic.
Yeah,
right?
and that's fine. You know, you can call me whatever, but you still going to move this machine. So either way, get it out. Call me what you need because I'm going to still push you because that's what you hired me for. So that's fine. They can.
So you're very open-minded.
Yes, of course. Because I know what it's like.
Client. You can leave mine in there, but I want them to see how pretty the food looks too. Because it smells great. Yeah, I like my stuff burnt, y'all.
Me too. So that's why it's getting there.
It's okay. So, this dish is smelling well. I'm enjoying your company today, Mo.
Thank you. I'm enjoying being here. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
I'm going to put these back on so they can brown a little bit.
So, in spite of it all,
yes, ma'am.
You being a mother, being a business owner, what else can you offer to society with the shoes that you're wearing today that can motivate a woman that may be watching this podcast that needs to learn how to grind and push and be motivated in a positive aspect in the life that you're living today?
So for anyone, whatever you're doing, just keep at it. Like I said before, I started juicing in 2017, but I stopped because my support system wasn't really my support system. They didn't really believe in me. But I knew I could get somewhere with this. But me listening to the other person, I became discouraged. So I stopped. So what I want to give to the world, let the world know, don't stop, keep going. Whatever your vision is, your dream is, whatever you want to do, keep going. Find somebody who believes in you because it's definitely important to have a support system. But the person that's speaking negative into you, you don't need that type of energy. So stick to your plan, believe in yourself, get a good support system, and go forward with it.
And what about spiritualness? Are you spiritual?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Why you believe in God?
Because I wouldn't be where I am right now without him. I know that all that I've acquired and accomplished is because of a higher power. I didn't just get here by myself. And then believing that there's someone or something, a higher being, that wants me to get further. I have a purpose. So I have to continue to believe in that. So that's why I believe.
So when you when a woman comes to the gym and asks you to become their trainer, do you talk about God to them, or you have to be very careful when you in that on that avenue because some people have different religions,
right?
You know,
I try not to bring that up because of that reason. It might turn them off, or it might take them to another place where I need them to stay focused. So I pretty much am that person. Y'all just focus on my voice. For them. If we need to discuss it again, I'm very open. So my clients want to have a talk or a conversation or feel like they need to pour some things out to me, I can be there too. I can be a shoulder for them. But for the most part, they aren't really talking to me. I'm talking to them. I actually had to tell my client today to stop trying to talk while she was doing her sit-ups. because she need her breath to get up.
Okay.
And she was barely getting up.
Okay.
So whatever energy and breath you had, stop talking and get up.
Okay.
So we try not to talk
about the
too much.
business.
Yeah, like I said, we have a goal. You told me what your goals were, and I'm going to get you there. So that's pretty much it.
So your price range for your exercise classes are what?
The class itself, Wednesdays at 6:30 and Saturday at 9 is $10 just for the class. One-on-one trainings is $25 per hour. 2 sessions are required per week. So anything less than that is really not worth it.
Anything.
Yeah. So I require 2 sessions per week, 2 1-hour sessions per week.
For $25 an hour.
Yep, for $25 an hour.
Okay.
Because like I said, anything less than that is wasting my time and a waste of your time.
And you could see some results with them 2 hours a week.
Yep.
For 30 days.
As well as changing 30 days, you can see a difference as long as you change your diet. Okay. Diet is 80% of your journey. 20% is your workout. Okay. So changing your diet is the most important thing. I can work you out all day. Okay. But if you go home and eat cheesesteaks, honey buns, biscuits, and ice cream, first of all, again, you're wasting my time and your time. So diet is very important. A lot of people don't believe that it's the most important part of a weight loss journey or just a healthier lifestyle, and it is. Okay.
Yes, it smells good.
Well, I got one bowl ready if y'all want.
So, what websites or what social media platforms can people reach out to you if they're looking for a trainer and location for you?
I am working on my website, so I should have that by the end of this month. But you can find me on Instagram at mo_dimples with 3 S's. My phone number is there as well, so you can hit me on Instagram if you want to reach out for. I sell fresh juices. I sell salads. If you want one-on-one training, or if you want to attend the dance fitness classes. I pretty much can help you whatever you need.
And this is MoBility, coming from Shoes That Talk.
Shoes That Talk.
So I thank you all for tuning in. Please subscribe for Shoes That Talk on YouTube, you all. Also, look forward to my upcoming new series, Gangsta Wives and Gangsta Groupies and Gangsta Women and Girlfriends. Yes, so it will be very interesting.
I need to check that out.
Yes, please. Thank you all for tuning in.